apologize for keeping you all waiting. We're very grateful that you have waited for us and patiently awaited our first official press conference. So thank you truly for allowing us to speak in front of you all today.
Very grateful to see all of you today, and of course to see familiar faces, and of course our international media partners, mostly from the Philippines. My heart's so full and happy right now, so excited to have this first ever press conference.
Vừa rồi thì Hoa hậu Yolina Lindquist đến từ Mỹ và Á hậu Chelsea đến từ Philippines. Tất cả các anh chị báo chí sau một cái đêm dài gọi là quậy đến 12 giờ thì ngày hôm nay đã có mặt và đã chờ đợi để buổi họp báo được bắt đầu vào lúc này. Chắc là sẽ không để mọi người chờ đợi lâu nữa, chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu luôn buổi họp báo đàng hoàng ngày hôm nay. Please have a seat.
2025, Yolina Lindquist, representing United States of America. And also, runner-up Miss Cosmo 2025, Chelsea Fernandez, representing Philippines. And right now, I would love to ask Miss Cosmo 2025 about your emotion and sharing after being crowned and have gotten the new title, our second ever Miss Cosmo.
Last night to be the second ever Miss Cosmo. Tata's shoes are so big and I hope that I can fill them, but I'm looking forward to my year with Chelsea, with the Cosmo organization. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. We have orientation next week and I'm excited to see what our year has in store. And I also just want to thank you all, not only for waiting, but for being here and supporting us. I know a lot of you have spent the last month with us, traveling with us from here to away to Delat. So we are very, very grateful for you to still be here, continuing our journey and just supporting us, not only in Vietnam, but from all over the world. So truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm very excited to spend the next year with you all and be a part of the Cosmo family as the second ever Miss Cosmo.
Thank you very much for your inspiring sharing. How about Chelsea? Can you share about
It was really indescribable. Very happy, of course, very grateful for the opportunity and the chance to be here and to be working with the Miss Cosmo organization for a year. And of course with our newly crowned Miss Cosmo, Yolina. We're actually housemates. So it's like a trial, you know what I mean? But yeah, very grateful, and at the same time, I am nervous because I really don't know what would be my role to be a runner-up for our Miss Cosmo. But of course, I know that Miss Cosmo will guide me on what to do, and of course with a lot of responsibilities and duties. And I'm very excited. Imagine we'll be staying here and there's so many opportunities that going to knock on our doors, and I am ready to fully embrace it and accept it. So yeah.
So Chelsea, thank you very much for your powerful sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, attending today's press conference, allow me to introduce our students. Xin trân trọng giới thiệu tham dự buổi họp báo ngày hôm nay. Phó giáo sư tiến sĩ Nguyễn Văn Cường, Phó Cục trưởng Văn phòng Chính phủ, Associate Professor Dr. Nguyễn Văn Cường. We are honored to welcome representative from Miss Cosmo Organizing Committee. Trân trọng giới thiệu Mr. Trần Việt Bảo Hoàng, Head of Organizing Committee, CEO of Miss Cosmo. Would like to introduce, xin trân trọng giới thiệu ông Lưu Quốc Duy, trưởng khối truyền thông Miss Cosmo, Mr. G. Blue, Head of Marketing and Communication, Unimedia. And ladies and gentlemen, right now is the Q&A session. Please feel free to ask your question to our delegates. Okay, I'll give you the microphone. Please help me to give him the microphone.
Hello, my name is Andy. I come from ProPress, the global media partners of Miss Cosmo. And first of all, I want to say
for sure, and I cannot go back to my country and show them the crown, the sash. You know, for sure they're very, very proud. They inserted a lot of effort in this competition, and I am sharing this victory with them. course, as what I have mentioned during the debate, my action plan, I started it since 2019, and now that I have this greatest platform, an elevated platform, I think it will be easier for me to promote it, not just in the Philippines, but of course globally. And for a lot of partners that Miss Cosmo has right now, it would be definitely easier, and I hope that you join me in this mission.
And then for me to take the reign on this, I was like, oh my gosh, top 21, wow. And then as we slowly moved closer to top 5, to top 2, I was kept telling people backstage, was like, pinch me, this isn't real. It was a very surreal moment. And I think, especially for me, when I got called into top 2, I was like, wow, my life is in Vietnam now. I'm so excited. I've had so many fans be like, are you ready to stay in Vietnam? And I'm like, well, now I get to. So I was very excited. From the get-go, I have had the mindset coming into this pageant that it is a win-win no matter what. You either win the crown or the tiara, or you win the experience and the sisterhood, the memories, and unfortunately for us both, we won both. So we have all the experiences from competing last month, but also the next year that we're gonna have with the Cosmo organization and with each other as title holders, which is so exciting. And that kind of ties into the next part, our journey in Vietnam. We've had so much fun here. From every event, everything's been so meticulously planned. I think my favorite overall was the carnival show. That was amazing. I think I can speak for every girl that competed in it. We all felt like $1 million in these extravagant costumes representing our country. I think that was one of my most proud moments, so I had just an absolute blast. And then we got to see Nigeria in her costume again last night because she won overall. And it's just phenomenal to see culture and tradition also incorporated into such a extravagant costume. So that's one of my favorite memories with all the girls. Oh gosh, what's next?
Và sau đó thì sẽ bắt đầu cái tuần rất là bận rộn với rất là nhiều những cái hoạt động media, gặp gỡ các đối tác, các đơn vị đồng hành, các hoạt động cộng đồng đầu tiên cũng như là các hoạt động thương mại để chuẩn bị cho homecoming của các bạn, và đặc biệt là với cái kế hoạch hành động, những cái hoạt động cộng đồng dự án của cả hai bạn thì có một cái điều đặc biệt đối với cả Yolina và cả Chelsea năm nay, đó là cả hai bạn này đều đã thực hiện cái dự án cộng đồng của mình từ trước và từ khá là lâu rồi. Với Yolina là dự án về cancer, về ung thư, và với Chelsea là dự án cộng đồng về môi trường từ cây mangrove, và cả hai cái hoạt động này đều đã được các bạn đã thực hiện từ khá là lâu. Vì đây cũng là những cái hoạt động rất là ý nghĩa và thể apply ở cái quy mô toàn cầu, và với sự đồng hành của tổ chức Cosmo thì chắc chắn là sẽ giúp cho dự án của hai bạn tiếp tục lan tỏa cái sự ảnh hưởng của mình. Cuối cùng